From that ancient time, we are no different from those ancestors thousands of years ago. And we still have this big impulse to express ourselves and to communicate through theatre and through the arts. So I'm going to define ritual theatre specifically as theatre that has a healing intention, which is a little bit different from the theatre. I think theatre is healing anyway. Anyone that's been to drama school and gone through the whole drama school process knows that theatre and drama is incredibly transformational. But ritual theatre is particularly focused towards the healing of the spirit, of the soul, of what we call psychology these days, of the emotions. And in fact, I recently discovered, and I haven't got the card that I was going to bring out and read from, because a wonderful drama therapist called Thalia Batsagaloo, does anyone know how to say her name? Any Sesame people here know how to say her name? I'm very sad that Thalia can't be and talk to you about the research she's done. And what she discovered was that in ancient Greece, there were two forms of medicine. There was Hippocrates, which is a kind of medicine which is based on substances, which is the medicine that we know about today. And then there was Asclepius. And Asclepius built sanctuaries all over Greece, and they were very, very popular. And I think, I'm not authority on this, but this was closer to what is now arising in terms of alternative medicine. It was much more about, it was less about substances, much more about cleansing and detoxifying and working through the body. And what Asclepius did was that he sent his patients to the theatre, to Greek theatre. Now in Greek times, there would be a series of plays that would be performed. And so Asclepius, actually the theatre of Epidaurus, which if any of you have been there, is a huge theatre, was built because his sanctuary was so popular. And so he sent his patients to the theatre to get healed. They saw all these different plays, from tragedy to satires to comedies. And then they went down into a dormitory underneath the theatre, and they slept there. And they received the healing dreams. This is 2,000 or 3,000 years before Freud and Jung, and of course, in every tribal society, they knew about healing dreams. So, I hope this is giving you a little bit of a sense of what ritual theatre is. It's coming to us, and I hope that it's really coming back. There are theatre companies all over the world that are creating ritual theatre. So it's both a performed theatre, and we are going to be focusing this evening much more on ritual theatre as something that brings transformation and healing to people in behind closed doors, maybe in a hospital, maybe in a workshop room, maybe in a community space. So a lot of the speakers are going to speak about that. So I would like to invite Sue Jennings, who is the pioneer of drama therapy, for those of you that are drama therapists. She's asked me not to say too much about her, but I will tell you that Sue was brave enough to take her 3 children to Malaysia to do her and this is where drama therapy has emerged out of this research that she did with the Timian tribe. So I hand you over to Sue Jennings, perhaps.